Hello everyone, my name is Mayus, and this is the story of how I cheated in the Amari tournament. Now, you probably have a lot of questions. What is an Amari tournament? Who hosted it? Who was in it? And probably the most important questions. Did I win? Did I get disqualified? Did they find out I was cheating? Or how did I cheat? Well, I'm gonna tell you everything, but you have to be patient because we're gonna go back from the start. First, let me explain what is Amari Cup. Amari Cup is a tournament with score-based challenges where grinders fistfight together to the death to determine which one is the best anime. This is the second event for animes that was hosted by Corvina. Give me a second. There we go, much better. This event was hosted by Corvina, and there were a lot of familiar and very scary names in the tournament. A few hours before the tournament, I decided to lurk in streams after some of the people, and I saw a lot of them were warming up, doing the same challenges with the same game code, and I was like, I should do a warm-up too, and that is exactly what I did. I took a nap. Why? Because the tournament was at 3 a.m. for me. Time zones. Love them. After a quick 3-hour power nap, it was time for the first challenge. But even before the challenge started, I already got framed by my own community.
Okay, first chat, you need to appoint 2 people, and we're going to do a prediction for who you think is going to place higher. So the first 2 usernames that get said in chat, we're bidding against each other for gambling purposes. No pressure, Mavis and Walulu. You guys are being gambled on.
I'm being perceived more than usual. I can't handle this, bro. Okay, there are 3 stages in the tournament. This was the first stage, and the first stage consists of 2 challenges. First challenge is a free-for-all with max lobby, which means 12 other players, and you would get points depending on which place you were going to take. You only get points if you have placed 8 or higher, so that was exactly what I was trying to do. Get at least top 8. Now, before I'm gonna show you guys any gameplay footage from the tournament, I want you guys to try and guess how did I cheat, because I guarantee you not a single person will be able to guess correctly. Wanna prove me wrong? Pause the video right now and drop a comment. I'm totally not waiting for you to comment on my video. Promise. Just like I said, the first challenge is called Free For All, or as I like to call it, Apex Legends. Why? Third partying. This game mode is not just about raw skill, it's about your positioning, your awareness, and your hearing. In this game mode, you don't have your sleep, you don't have the nade, and you can't even punch, so the only thing that you can rely on is your aim, and your ability to steal those kills. This was not my first rodeo. I participated in the first Amari Cup and got first place in this challenge, but unfortunately for this one, I was just watched. On top of that, I was also streaming this tournament, unlike the first one, and I could definitely feel the pressure of being perceived. But despite all the odds and anxiety, I still managed to get top 4 for the first challenge, which means I was able to continue with the second challenge, which also happens to be one of my favorites, which is called Sleep and Eat. And why is this my favorite challenge? Because it involves stealing. The rules of this game mode are really simple. You slip them, you pick them up, and you throw them off the map. But Mavis, where's the stealing part? Let me tell you. You can also pick up a target that someone else slept and secure the kill for yourself. And that is exactly what I have been doing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, hi. As a person whose name is Kleptorite on Discord, and a person who has stolen at least one item from every single person on the community Minecraft server, I was thriving here. Like, I was in my element. I had a pretty rough start because I started the challenge with music blasting in my ears for whatever reason, but after turning it off, I locked in and managed to get second place, and I even got to play of the game. Oh my god. Look at me, I just fucking killed!
Got it out, maybe. Now it's mine. Bet on me. Alright.
Needless to say, I was really happy with the way that I did, and just because I earned first place in the first one and second place in the second challenge, I managed to continue with the next stage, which also had 2 different challenges in it. But before I started the next challenge, my chat decided it was time for a mandatory roasting session. 4'11", I'm not 4'11". I know my height starts with a 5, 3'5" gamer. Ludicrous, I'm going to time you out. Why are we gradually going down, bro? You sound small, so it must be you. You know what? Hold that. I have way too many people making fun of my height whenever I'm not even short. I'm 5.3 actually. 7 Satsumas. I don't even know what the that is, bro. You know what? I'm going to minimize my OBS even when I'm not gonna be playing the theme game. Y'all are making me really angry right now. Me when I'm a miniature streamer competition and my opponent is 2 spam musubi. What the is that, bro? I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be so mad when I'm gonna read this message, but I'm gonna read it anyway. As a 195 cm, top 300 streamer, I really apologize. The funniest shit is it. I'm like my height is not even considered short. 162 centimeters is not short. It's like average. I was 165 and I was like. Lucas, I hate you even more and more every single sentence you type. I hate you more. Imagine streaming a type of video just to be called short. I know, right? Like, what has my life reduced to? You know what? While you guys are at it, here, there you guys go. Are y'all happy now? High tech rich PNG, by the way. You know what? Thank you, everyone, for giving me a very motivational pep talk. Third one is the challenge that I was scared of the most because it involves trying to sleep a tracer, and I suck at that, even with my cheats on. The rules are pretty simple. You have to fire 20 sleep darts, and the percentage is going to be the amount of score you got. I was really nervous going into this game mode because this is the only one that I actually tried out stream, and I was scared to say the least. But I ended the game with 45% accuracy, which meant I got 45 points. Even though I do think I got robbed of a few sleep darts that should have hit. Next game mode was the easiest one for me specifically because it involves trying to hit your nade on 3 different spots. And as a person who does on a lineup videos on TikTok, I was pretty confident. After calculating the scores, I secured my place in top 8. But unfortunately, this is the moment when everything went wrong. Shit. The last challenge before the final movie one was on a paintball. I personally really like this challenge. I think it's really fun. But unfortunately for me, not a lot of EU players made it into top 8, so we ended up in America. In this game mode, 1 shot equals 1 kill. Your reaction time really matters here. And since I was on really high ping, I was at a huge disadvantage, even with my other unfair advantage. You're on ping, I forgot that. After the first 2 minutes, I realized I had absolutely 0 chances to make it to top 2. I was already demotivated, and soon enough, I found myself at the bottom of the leaderboard. But that still meant that I got 8th place in the entire tournament against so many amazing Ghana players, which is, in my book, still a W. And on top of that, I also finished my side quest and achieved one very small tiny victory. Glorious. And now for the most important question. What did I do? How did I manage to cheat? And let me tell you, the truth is going to surprise you. As you can see by the gameplay footage, nothing is suspicious. My aim is pretty average, I missed more than half of my sleep darts, I did not lie about my rank, and I did not sabotage any of the participants. But what if I told you that despite the fact that you can see my head throughout the entire stream, it was not actually me playing the tournament? I need to tell you guys the truth. I can't hold it in anymore. I know this is shocking. I'm sorry. Listen. Remy really wanted to help y'all, okay? Listen. I know I cheated, but she really wanted to help me out, okay? The truth was out. I exposed myself because I could not keep lying to my community. I know I'm a failure. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, All Might. I'm sorry, Corvina. Please don't disqualify me. We all know Remy's cooking is great, but he wanted to test his gaming skills out as well. And I think he did pretty good for his first try. And who knows, maybe one day, he will have a really successful esports gaming career. And if he can do it, so can you. Because not everyone can become a great player, but a great player can come from anywhere. Bet you guys didn't expect this outcome. And if there are still some non-believers who say I would never fall for such a trick, well then congratulations, because you just got played. Because it was not me yet in this video. It was him. Evil Remy. This is not gonna be the last time we're going to see Remy and his evil twin brother in my videos, so make sure to stay tuned for more. Now, all jokes aside, making long-form content is really new to me, so I'm sorry, there were a lot of mistakes, like not everything was top-notch quality, but I'll keep improving and I'll try to do better every single time. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. our video. Much love to Corvina and a huge shout out to all the participants. Their socials are going to be linked in the video description. For those of you who don't know, I also stream on Twitch and post a lot more content on TikTok and Insta, but I will definitely be posting more on YouTube as well. But before you guys go, I think Evil Rabbit has one last thing to say.